Allah, 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 Allah.
And many of the people in that time from other traditions, they have been waiting actually for the coming of the Holy Prophet Muhammad, the final Messiah, Prophet, Messenger, Avatar, whatever name is written, so many different names and so many different traditions. As we said earlier, that we will touch on this if in a third lectures will be opened up quite to other traditions. So the revelations, he's a tradition, his time, he used to go every year, 1 month, he used to spend in meditation, contemplations in the mountain, which is overlook the Kaaba, the house of God. The Kaaba, according to Islam, it is the first house of God built on planet Earth. If anyone actually been to that place there and see what is the earth there is like, you will not doubt this statement. It seems that even scientists, they say that is the earth, the first part of the earth to dry is that part of the earth in Saturn, the Arabian Peninsula. And the house of God that is being built in Mecca. Mecca is the city. The Kaaba is it's called the house of God, which the cube, which the Muslim, when they go for pilgrimage or even visitation to this holy place, they circulate 7 times. And for the Holy Prophet to sit and contemplate and look to the house of God, it was a great solace for him. In the age of 40, the Archangel Gabriel, he appeared to him to confirm to him that the visions he'd been having and the inspirations, and finally in word, the first word he revealed to him is read. And that's why sometimes they say now the amount of hours spent in watching televisions, someone said maybe the word was watch. I said no, it's read. And this is actually opened in new cycles, closing. When we say cycles, does not mean completely cancels what is before it, but continuations of cycles of prophethood and messagehood is linked up. The first cycles is closed with Prophet Jesus, son of Mary. Start with Adam, Prophet Adam, which he created by God without mother or father, and then close with this, according to Islamic teaching, closed with the Prophet Jesus, son of Mary, mother without a father. So through the commands of God, in Islam it is called, he is the words of God. God sent the Archangel Gabriel and he stood before Mary when she's in seclusions. She was looked after by Prophet Zechariah alayhi salam, may peace be upon him. Maryam, in Arabic it is called Siddiqa, meaning she's Our Ladies of Truthfulness, very highly respected. Muslims actually always, if when they're reading something, they say alayha salam, may peace be upon her. Whereas the Prophet say also, may peace be upon him, or may salutations and peace be upon him. Because when you do this greeting, is actually there is two-way communications. you making the greeting on that prophet or a messenger, and also you receive the same from the angelic realm. So when the closing the cycle of Prophet Jesus, son of Mary, which his life, the total life he has is 33 years, 3 months and 3 days. And according also to Islamic traditions, the return of the Jesus, son of Mary, this is also part of the belief. So Muslims, they have no problem whatsoever of accepting Jesus as a great prophet and messengers of God, the miraculous birth, all the miracles he performed. Muslims also, Moses, we have, I think slide we will show you, that what they call the tree of prophet, the prophets and messengers. You can't really see very much of it, but this is the red one, that is Adam, and then that's all the other prophets. To be precise, there are 25 prophets and messengers being mentioned in the Holy Quran. But in the traditions of the Holy Prophet, may peace be upon him and upon them all, there is many other prophets and messengers being mentioned. And the prophets and messengers being sent to humanity from the beginning to the last prophet is 124,000. Now the Quran is over 6,000 verses. So the merciful and loving Allah, He only mentioned 25 to jog our memory. And I think would be room just full of 25,000, 124,000 names. This will just we'll be reading names day in and day out without getting any of the real teaching. So in the Holy Quran mentioned that some of which we have told you and some which we have not told you. It's not really necessary, to know everything. When we have faith, within Islam, we don't really ask what the Prophet did this and what. There is certain things he said, if you do them, then you will be successful, you will develop what you call higher belief and understanding, and through the grace of God you will also enter a state of illumination, state of bliss. But you don't need to know everything. The point, because this is it's a center point in the teaching of Islam. If not understood, it's actually very difficult to understand the totality of Islam, the closing of the cycle and the opening of another cycle. And we are at the moment, we are at the end of one of the most powerful cycles since the time of the Holy Prophet Muhammad. And the next cycle is actually called the Golden Age cycles.